Do I need to send the link somewhere? Here, I'll send the link to Discord. So what's the rules on playbooks and shit? All right, I just sent the link to the welcome to the whatever. I just sent the link to the chat. Oh, let's get it. You guys get that link? Bud space Lightyear Gaming. I put it under just Uconn game if you want to search that up. Oh no, hell I don't know. Talking to me, bro? Oh, what? I sent Brandon that link. If he wants to send the link, copy and send it to you. What do you mean? Oh, you talking about the non-conference games? Oh, that's
one of the danger spots in any college football season.
Live the next 6 seconds. I kind of like that.
Unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Uconn Huskies. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12.
So how long you been at Uconn, bro?
Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wildcats ready to get this thing started and open the season.
That's what I originally had, wasn't it?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Bro, my first year we were good. We went to the playoffs, and then they were ass that second year. That Diego Pavier.
Looking to throw, it's up shot. Working that left side now. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Nigga, quarterback big as fuck.
Guys, for just a second, let's talk about Uconn. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that with high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This Uconn offense really has it going. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Finds a crease at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, sleep him down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's high. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in this program.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find them.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points.
Oh, why'd you slide, Austin?
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try to get outside. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football.
What kind of formation and jibs was that before the snap?
Making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Uconn going back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. You make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Hard running there. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Here's a hit. Here comes the rush, and they've got
quarterback
it
hurt.
wrapped up at the 28.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
He tries to take the top off, and it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion now, trying to set up a punt.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets to give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's got him. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Scanning the field. It's Upshaw. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give out of the gun. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown,
God dang, Duke is an ass beat.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're set to kick it off.
Oh, it keeps on.
Now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Badass running back, I tell you that.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Fights off a defender. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's now up to 58 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Dances away. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots.
We're going to hurry up before I do this.
But they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. To the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That's a thick-ass running back, bro.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Uconn offense goes back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Dropping back, it's Upshaw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, better look out. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays.
Bro, you had him.
String him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these throw routes. He catches them in the body like that. Quarterback
that's a pig. Oh, look at that. I hope 2027
The quarterback gave him no choice.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they...
Wide open spaces. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's... And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Cruz.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got away from trouble.
Oh!
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
What's the 4th down and roll?
Stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say 3rd and short. I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking.
There's some leagues I've been in. Like you can't go 4th down unless it's the 4th quarter, or you're down by 20 or something.
Try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh!
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. He might want another play. Back to throw. It's Upshaw. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the 1st down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Pick that off, you fuck!
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in the pocket.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The magic bead is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
It's caught. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They just keep firing. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Kentucky going quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it to the back.
Austin.
Intercepted. First half turnover can swing momentum. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Back to throw. It's Upshaw. Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something.
And they will score. Touchdown, Husky.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Hell yeah. Turnovers, man. Get you every time.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. It's a flea flicker. Here's the pressure. He's got his man. Speeding down the left side. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might...
How's it an illegal forward pass?
There's a flag on the field. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin.
That's fake. That's not an illegal forward pass.
Uconn has it teed up to start.
It should have been fucking roughing the passer, bro. He dived at my fucking knees.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start this drive going to the air.
What's the flag for right here, Mr. Official?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's funny.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense and an empty set. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And
this game is fucking. Oh,
there is
God.
a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play.
I ain't gonna quit. I'm just. I ain't never seen back-to-back calls on offense.
They want to throw it. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got an open man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Oh, maybe a double pass.
Come on.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Cruz. All kinds of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Uconn going back to work on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short game.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best.
There he goes. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. They'll try the run. Makes it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Huskies are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. He'll throw again. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. On the run, still looking. Running to Green. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Gets it to the back. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The Wildcats need to pick it up on fourth down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
He's going to take off. on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Whitaker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Got his man downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the snap, it's Witherspoon. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. To the air, it's Upshaw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good
Pick that off, cuz.
To force the incompletion.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate. The ball got swatted away incomplete.
Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Yes!
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton.
Of course, you fucking sell me.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the team.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Upshaw. Steps away to find some room. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Back swinging with the goal line. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Yes! To the crib! To the crib! Oh, that's bullshit. Ain't no fucking lineman catch it.
Defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, what a play by the defense.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
In the 4th quarter by 1 possession.
No lineman is catching a fucking skill guy.
To at least go tie this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset. And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the 1st down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket, so he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field.
Wrong fucking player! No, I hit trying. Oh my god. If I don't fucking turn the ball over, I fucking win this goddamn game. Fuck!
To the air, it's Upshaw. Right down the middle.
Yep.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I gotta fix my fucking turnovers, man.
No backs.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off.
Fucking
get what I can get.
okay.
That's why a good running game is a coach's
Bullshit.
quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Under fire. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second
been
down,
clock
coming
for 4
up with
minutes.
this red zone opportunity. The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Maybe a double pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
GG's, bro.
We work all off season for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other.